Amberly Forrester, and welcome to Blooming with Intention, the Social Skills and Relationships series. This is Module 10, Circle of Love, the first of this series. In the lessons here, we are going to talk about why relationships matter, 8 components of flourishing relationships. That is, what are the ingredients to flourishing relationships? We're going to talk about cultivating high-quality connections, effective communication, the power of influence, and how your network is your net worth. There's an African proverb that says, "No man is an island." What's life if you don't have good people to share it with? In the first series of these trainings, we talk about your mental and emotional well-being. Well, in this series of modules, we will talk about your social well-being. The knowledge and research that I share here comes from the science of well-being, positive psychology, and also from social sciences such as social psychology and restorative practices. And a little old school wisdom is mixed in there too. In these lessons, you will learn how to boost your own social intelligence and skills, better manage your relationships, and ways to help others do the same. If you're a teacher, this series of modules can be used to help with classroom behavior management. Parents, this is really great for communicating with your kids. And if you're just watching this for yourself, there are tons of social skills, relationship building skills that can help you in any of your relationships at work or at home. So welcome to the Good Vibes Tribe. That's what I say to my members of the Quartz Wellness Collective, a multi-generational positive lifestyle company that's explicitly dedicated to supporting the well-being, personal and professional development of people of color in the communities in which we live and work. As the Chief Empowerment Officer, I am passionate about helping people help people. Our work starts with self-awareness and personal growth, knowing that people have to get their own lives in order before they can truly thrive and be fulfilled in their relationships and careers. However, I want to be clear in stating that you do not have to have life all figured out before you can pour into others. The very acts of your own self-care and commitment to self-improvement will spill over into your relationships. The vulnerability of letting others know that you, as we all are, a work in progress, can allow others to give themselves permission to be a work in progress too. We will learn in these lessons that positive energy is contagious. The opposite is also true. So it's important that we are intentional about the people with whom we surround ourselves. I like to refer to myself as a purpose-driven socialite. And I say this because I've learned that I value meaningful relationships. I intentionally surround myself with people who reciprocate kindness, good energy, love, and support. I love high-quality connections, so much so that I have learned that these type of connections are essential for my relationships with people that I spend the most time with. I enjoy harmonious relationships. I find it essential to limit the time spent with people who drain my energy or don't seem to have my best interest at heart. So we're going to be talking about the underlying components of cultivating and sustaining high-quality connections and flourishing relationships, spending time with people that's enjoyable and that has benefit for both you and them. These are skills that can help you be a better you, a better friend, a better parent, a better teacher, a better boss, and a better leader. The content of these lessons are my synthesis of information from my positive psychology and restorative practice studies with the Flourishing Center and IIRP, the International Institute for Restorative Practices. I've also mixed in highlights from some psychology-focused books I've read and a little old school wisdom. So let's jump right in with Lesson 1, Why Relationships Matter. Think about a time when you felt lonely, isolated, or like no one was there for you. Feeling lonely hurts, and emotional pain can actually hurt more than physical pain. Loneliness is an epidemic in this high-tech world. Although we are connected through our screens and social media, many times quantity is favored over quality. The depth of high quality connections we yearn is replaced by shallow, high quantity interactions that can often leave us feeling unfulfilled if we don't have meaningful relationships in real life, or hashtag IRL, as the kids say. Loneliness is a discrepancy between a desire for connection and actual connections. The average person feels lonely 48 days per year. Can you believe that? According to the 3 degrees rule, each extra friend reduces the frequency of loneliness by 2 days per year. Social and physical pain cause the same reaction in our brains. Even moderate levels of loneliness put people at risk for clinical depression or suicidal ideation, elevated blood pressure, and weakened immune systems. What we're exploring here today can be life-saving. How we interact with each other, especially with children, is critical for our healthy development. As children, we learn how to think, understand, communicate, express emotions, behave, and develop social skills through our relationships. As parents, we are the first relationship our children experience. As teachers, building relationships is an integral part of creating a safe, engaged, unified classroom. There are numerous studies that show that a child's social skills affect his or her academic learning. So, for the parents and teachers listening, it is essential that we create high-quality connections. This stands true for everyone else watching. Even if you are a young adult who's watching this video, you can take ownership in creating high-quality connections in your life as well. Supportive social networks can act as buffers against stress. Feeling a sense of connection to others can be a protective factor against depression. As humans, we are social beings. We are primed to relate. We have an innate psychological need to belong. Much of our behavior, thought, and emotions stem from our desire to belong, be accepted, and create bonds with others. Our capacity to form and maintain relationships is essential to us, our well-being, and how we function within society. Who are the people you call on when you're sad, need to talk, want to go do something fun, or need to go do something that worries you? As Chris Peterson, one of the founding fathers of positive psychology, says, other people matter. Having friendships has the highest positive correlation with happiness. Meaningful relationships matter. Connecting broadly is meaningless unless we connect deeply. In these lessons, I'm going to be referring a lot to Brené Brown's work. She is a world-renowned author and researcher, known for her research on shame and vulnerability. Brené Brown's definition of connection is the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they derive sustenance and strength from the relationship. We are hardwired for connection. But did you hear without judgment? Judgment can get in the way of the close connections that we have. We connect through meaningful conversations, and meaningful conversations are linked to happier people. A study found that trusting and reciprocal social ties were significantly related to happiness and life satisfaction, both directly and through their positive impact on health. This is even more evidence of why relationships matter so much. In the next lesson, we will explore the components of flourishing relationships.